Yes. You see where you failed, Sebastian, is you need to have a way with words. Sometimes the subtle approach...
Revelio may help.
Yes. The subtle approach reveals more than the straightforward. Take note. Right. I do believe that the general premise here to get into the
Revelio may help.
Yes.
Revelio.
Revelio shows me the 3 braziers. And a bunch of stuff down there. The idea seems to be that we probably light the braziers. And we get in.
I hope we're ready for this.
Well... I'm as ready as ever.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favourite.
What do you expect
No
from this
comment.
castle?
Come on, that was a good one.
Right, give me one moment.
Lumos.
Looks like a locked door. You may want to look around.
Yes.
Revelio. Lumos.
Well, obviously we have to repair that. So that would be... there. Noctua Gaunt's note, 1 of 5. I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the Scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I've written to my brother. He now knows how I accessed the corridor's entrance and that there's no straight path to reach the Scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominus, your family was here.
I know. Reparo. She was my aunt.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a
Lumos.
snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
What? Oh, okay. What are we talking
The
about?
voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes.
I see.
Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Well, I mean, we've come this far, and if it's to help prove the dark arts aren't the solution to all of our problems, we have yet to run into anything mortally dangerous. So nothing yet.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
Very well.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominus, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind.
Loose lips sink ships,
There's no clear way
Mr.
forward.
Sebastian.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Revelio!
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more
Confringo.
than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Right.
Revelio!
Well, there's... Oh.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Ow.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos.
Right. That doesn't make much sense to me. But that does seem to be the only doorway currently we can... Well... I stand corrected. Oh. Salazar Slytherin buried this Scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor
Yes.
Aunt Noctua.
Revelio.
Right. The issue is I do not understand these locks.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Okay,
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
that did something.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Didn't even
Nice
do
work.
anything. Okay, I guess there's symbols on the doors that we have to match. Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. We shall soon find the Scriptorium, discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges,
I
but
see.
also rewards.
Painful.
Of
That's the
course.
part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
You are a fool, Sebastian. I need the little sideways apple and a mountain-y thing. Which would be... Actually, I'm assuming this lock is for this. So I need the weird half moon and the infinity serpent. Which is there. Which would lead me to
That sounded
Lumos.
Yes.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Assuming the last one's in here. And that would be logical, wouldn't it?
Confringo!
I failed the dial and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent. But I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This Scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominus, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Ah, bloody hell.
Lumos.
I need to go back. And get the final symbols off of this door. It was... Right, cherry and a... I'm gonna call it a mountain. Cherry and mountain. Cherry on top, mountain on the bottom. Cherry on top of the mountain.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he?
We can actually just leave that there. Perfect. If you two idiots would want
Excellent
to use
work.
Lumos, I'd
We're
be
another
much
step closer to the
appreciated.
Scriptorium.
Lumos.
I'm the only one with any sense around here. Well, no. Scratch that. Ominus is too. He doesn't need the
Spotted
light.
something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's
What
sake,
are
we
you
cannot
doing?
stop now.
You're very suspicious, Sebastian. Don't make me regret bringing you along. Oh. Great. I'm going to turn around and probably be alone, aren't I? Oh,
The
no,
gate!
Never mind.
I think we're locked in. Again.
then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Note 5. Oh, we hear screaming. That's lovely. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invited him here. Now if he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominus. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominus, I'm
I'm
truly
with you.
sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Sebastian, don't do anything rash.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominus has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominus's favor. Will you ask him about this?
I'd rather you. I'm not going to solicit people to cast unforgivable curses.
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck.
This is...
Wish we had some
Lumos.
liquid luck. Ominus, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
Oh no, don't look at me. I'm not doing it.
What do we do now? Ominus is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominus knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I'd rather not know this spell. At the same time, I'd rather not be... You already know it. I have no intention or inclination. So I guess I shall be the target of it.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're
Lumos.
here.
Right. I'm getting a feeling, Ominus, that
Revelio.
our search for Salazar Slytherin's better half may not pan out how we intended. Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium. a secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population and reflecting on disagreements he had with the other founders. Okay. I've got a book. A spell book.
Sebastian, Ominus. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Very well. I'll give you a look in a moment. Let's see. Those are the Noctua Gaunt. Very well, I suppose. Oh, here it is. Personal book of spells and magic written by his own hand dating back to the 10th century. Stored within his secret Scriptorium inside Hogwarts, the secrets it contains are intriguing, dark, and potentially insidious. Very well.
Lumos.
Oh, there. Thank you, Deke, for letting me know that the Thestrals are done breeding. Here is the spell book. Don't do anything dumb.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominus never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can
Fair.
do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's
Revelio.
breathtaking.
Alright, we've got another thing over here.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you.
Yes,
Without
yes.
both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I'm with Ominus. Well, this might have helped Anne. It's yet to be determined. The mere fact that we're running around in one of the Founders' secret quarters, and part of it requires unforgivable
way out.
curses.
Best news I've heard all day.
Yes, yes, yes. Anyways, I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views. A descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy. This is rather small. We came across no such creatures. That is unsettling. What is... Oh. Just a drink. Right. I think it's best we get out of here.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominus.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Yes. That does put us in a strange bind. Okay. Professor Weasley's assignment. I could go take care of that. And then progress on to the Transfiguration class. Which I think is what I might do. I'm uncertain that what we just did was worth it. Whatever. Put it behind me. But there's another chamber.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
I've noticed. It's nighttime. Well, I think it's best to see the ghost or Peeves. I could not tell. Right. No. I want... Oh, it's down this way. That's right. Hello, Ignatia. Need to get to the room of requirement. If you'd please. Right. So apparently there's another chamber that Slytherin has secreted away, and it has a beast in it that he could use to exact revenge of some sort on the other founders who were allowing Muggleborns in. And if that Scriptorium was anything to go by, I do not like the implications that has. No, I do not. Hello, Deke. I guess let me go check on the Thestrals? If you don't want to chat about them at the moment. Very well, let's go over here. Hello, Highwing. Thestral, Durical, Thestral Offspring. Here's some food. And a nice brushing.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
There. Oh, Deke, my good friend. I've got good news. Magic is a wondrous thing to keep my clothes dry, for one. For two, we've got a newborn Thestral.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
I'm very sorry, Deke.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Very well. Oh. What can we improve talents? Right. I would like spells, probably. Descendio, Bombarda, Defendo, or Depulso. Sure, why not? And let's do that. Perfect. Now on my list to do is, I think, Transfiguration. Well, anything of consequence. No offense, Mr. Moon, or that. But Transfiguration it is. So, if you'd be so kind, Ignatia, I do require your assistance once more. Particularly to get here to the courtyard. Well, West Tower, I suppose, is close enough. Then I should have to go this way. Ah, yes. Let's be quick.
If you put a foot wrong, it's just, well, there's a rather foul odor.
I forgot about that hallway. And it's odorous nature. Right. Yes, she's down this way. Oh, hello.
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks us.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any more to those owls?
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver.
Ooh.
He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
Happy to have helped.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Just fair. And it also comes to mind I might have been a bit hasty in my desire to complete my Transfiguration class. It seems as though it is still rather late. So I think it's best I'm off to bed.